Well, and more further proof that the people with money are totally out of touch with reality. Uh, First off, I don't know if you're aware, but about the Revel Hotel that is actually in bankruptcy because they went over way over budget. They had so much competition um, to New Jersey's gambling from Pennsylvania, New York, and Connecticut. Nearby states. A lot of people aren't traveling to Atlantic City. The Revel Hotel is actually, in a state of bankruptcy right now, and the owner, Glenn Straub, would you believe what he wants to? One of the things he's trying to do with this hotel. This is a super luxurious casino and resort. It's beyond the Taj Mahal and Trump and all that type of stuff. He wants to put the refugees from Syria in it and house them in this hotel in Atlantic City for nothing. I'm like, are you on crack, buddy? You know how many people there are that are freaking hurting in this country? And you don't even think about them, but you think about the Syrian refugees. First off, the cost of flight to get them over here, plus all the problems that are going to occur because you don't know what you're getting. You're probably, most of the time, as they're finding out in Europe, most of the time they're not getting people that are refugees. They're getting hardcore radical Islamists that are, hell bent on destroying, whatever country they're going into. But it's so ludicrous. It's not even going to be like a camp. You're talking about the Revel Hotel. That's the second highest building, tallest building, not the second largest, the second tallest building in New Jersey. But it's the most luxurious, probably, more hands down. It makes the Trump Plaza, Bally's, and Taj Mahal look like nothing. The Revel is super luxury. It went way over budget. I put a video out about it before one time. I forgot what the budgets were, but it went way to hell over budget. And they just don't have the clientele. They just can't afford it. So what? They're going to bring Syrian refugees over there and so they can enjoy the luxuries of something that nobody in America can afford? Are you kidding me? This guy is so far out of touch. This is the owner, Glenn Straub. You know how many people there are in the United States that are homeless, that are looking for anything to, any type of help that could be coming from anywhere? They don't think about this. No, this has just been going on for decades, right? There's loads of homeless people out there that just can't survive hardly. And, we got severe winters coming up. We're going to have probably another record winter coming up here in New Jersey again. And, this guy's thinking about Syrian refugees on the opposite side of the world. How about taking care of our own people first? There's loads of people in the United States that need a lot of help. And I don't know why the hell he's thinking of that. I mean, that goes to show you, that tells you a lot why the project failed, because people are out of touch. I could have probably made that, seriously, I should put some ideas out there before. And I'll tell you again, if that was my project, I would have it as a health resort with a sexual annotations, almost like your Roman orgy, running rife plasma machines and rife quantum entanglement frequencies using quantum entanglement against every STD out there. And, it would be a hedonistic pleasure palace. That's what it would really be. The hell with it. That's what the heck I would be. That's what I would do with that damn place. It definitely would attract business, Dan. And I would put the homeless in there, too, because the homeless can have jobs doing whatever, helping the clients or whatever, keeping the place maintained. Everybody's always interested in having a good time. And, I would actually rename the Revel. I'd get rid of that name. I'd call it Venus, after the goddess Venus. And take a whole other theme over there, health and sexuality. But, this guy, to me, that would sell. Forget it. And you can have all the homeless people working in there. As long as they do a good job of whatever they're supposed to be doing, whatever their function is, fine. They can have plenty of jobs, and they can live there for all I care, right on the premises. As long as the disciplines are maintained, you got to do the work. You can't be fun and games all the time. But the thing is, hey, that'd be major. Why think about people on the opposite side of the world? We got so many more people that we need to take care of over here in the United States. And this goes to show you why the elite are so freaking far out of touch. This guy Straub, he's an idiot. I mean, that's why the place went under. He's an idiot. I mean, that's really what the hell it is. He doesn't know what the hell is going on. I mean, why is he thinking of that, There's so many people out there in the United States, they don't have any money, they don't have anything. He's thinking about the Syrian refugees. What about our people? Yo, you know? Oh, that's just, we always had poor people. Oh, we don't care about our people. We got to worry about people on the other side of the world. Straub, you're a freaking idiot, and that's why your freaking damn place failed. You know, if you're taking care of our own people, maybe you might get some more support from our people in the United States, too. I don't think the freaking people in the United States are going to be thinking too kindly about you bringing over a bunch of refugees with, you know, a dubious freaking, you know, motivation as far as what they're going to do over here in the United States, actually, because, you know, they use that term refugee pretty damn loosely, you know what I mean? I'm a refugee, yeah, probably jihad fighter for some other crap, you know? You might find your hotel in a freaking pile of freaking rubble, too, for all I know. Maybe it'll blow it up. Maybe that'll be the thing. But maybe that's what he's trying to do, right? Maybe he's going to insure it. Gets the refugees over there. They blow it up. And he gets the money, right? Maybe that's what'll happen. Who the hell knows what this guy's really ulterior motive is. But it's so ludicrous, man. I mean, the Revel Hotel, if you're crying out loud, come on. Nobody in the United States can afford it. So what, he's going to give it to the freaking Syrian refugees? Get the hell out of here. Take care of our people first. The people in the United States, they're on the top. They got a lot of money. They're totally out of touch. And, you know, I'm really glad this guy's going under with this bullshit freaking place now, because I'm thinking if he thinks of the refugees first over our own people, he's an idiot. He deserves to go under. That's the guy that's the owner right now of the Revel Hotel, which has gone bankrupt and gone into receivership. I went over to, you know, I forgot what the details were. It was way the hell over budget. I mean, I think there was JP Morgan or some JP Morgan Chase or Goldman Sachs or one of those people, you know, it was like they got so upside down on this damn thing, it's ridiculous. You know why? Because it's luxury to the hilt. It is luxury to the hilt. They'd have to sell this place at some astronomical fees, you know, to people that would stay there. It would be astronomical. I don't know if I can really show you the pictures of what the damn place looks like on the inside. You can take a look, Google it, and see what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if they're copyrighted pictures. I had to use uncopyrighted pictures, but it's the second tallest building in the New Jersey, and you know, it does make Trump's place over there in Atlantic City and the Borgata Hotel and the Taj Mahal and all that makes them all look like nothing. It doesn't. They don't look like shit compared to Revel. Revel is the biggest one. Way out of budget. Way out of budget. So let's give it to the freaking Syrian refugees, right? Idiot. Anyway, I don't even want to put this out because it's so aggravating to me, man. I don't want to aggravate anybody. It really is aggravating me. But I had to put it out because it just shows you how out of touch these yo-yos are. That's why the project failed. The guy's out of touch. And, you know, what I told you right there with, you know, Venus and Roman orgies and using Rife machines with quantum entanglement and plasma, knocking out every STD and everybody having sexual escapades in a Revel Hotel that would be renamed the Venus Hotel, the Venus Planet Hotel or whatever. That, I think, would sell. You know, gambling would be like the excuse why you're going there. The hot chicks would be the other reason. So, anyway, the homeless people, I don't know what kind of jobs they'd have in there, but it'd probably be pretty fun jobs. Anyway, so that would be pretty cool. Anyway, so that would be my idea.